the music I listen to is so varied.
Like what, for example?
Really, there's something with everything from, James Brown funk to rock and roll, blues,
James
African.
Brown, shake what your mama gave ya. Wait, is that James Brown? I probably just embarrassed myself. I don't know. Whatever.
Shake your money maker.
Oh, shake. I always heard because the people always say shake what your mama gave you, and then you shake your ass at the club. Anyways,
That's better though.
right? You can use that. What is your background in music? You are the lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, were you like trained in opera, singing in the church choir, or?
No, I was just like a street urchin, played in a punk band. And
Where are you from originally?
a little steel mill town called Lewistown, PA, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay. That's where like most musicians are from, like nowhere, and then they blow up and.
But I just played in a punk band for a bunch of years, and after I did that, I took a year or two off, and by that time I knew what I wanted to do with this band. Mm-hmm. So we started this.
That was like really a creative idea that you just, you wanted to create music, you wanted to have a band, but it's so much more because you have people performing. It's like multimedia. It's just, to me, that's what sets you apart from most bands, especially New York City underground bands. It's pretty much, I think it all sounds the same to me, and maybe, someone with a more educated musical background would say no, but I've seen your videos and you guys are outstandingly different, and in that,
it was just a
it's
matter
great.
of, my motives were very selfish. I wanted to do the things I wanted to do, so this was my chance to do them all at one place. Mm-hmm. And, I didn't really have any aims except doing what I thought would be fun.
What is the most outrageous stage experience you can think of that ever happens?
I remember a night in Pennsylvania when it was a tiny. Well, it wasn't a tiny club. The club was oriented in such a way that it was narrow and long, and it was packed. Just jam packed with people. And by the time we got to the last song, it was just like a.
Can you say breasts? Can you say women kissing women, a pile of riding bodies on the floor? Can you see people piling up on top, more and more and more and more? We're the ones that normally we'll be all sexy and getting everyone into it, and by the end we're standing back and we're just like, what? Just overseeing this, this experience there on the ground. I didn't know what was going on.
People dry humping the guitars.
Who's the guitarist?
Not here.
Where's that lucky mother? Oh. So that sounds pretty wild.
I think though too, when you play, we would play a couple sets because it's a different kind of experience than the New York scene here. But the audience would feel more comfortable with you. They just kind of grow with you as the night went on. They're having a few drinks here or there too. But just the environment really let people cut loose like that.
So going to your show is not your average experience. It's really, I really look forward to. I have to come see you now that I hear all this stuff.
It's hard because people are mostly the first time they see us, they're in awe. They're kind of they're staring with gaping mouths, and all we want them to get down. We're like, come on, dance with us and just be a part of us. But it usually takes 2 or 3 times before. Because they have to just take it all in. They're looking at this and this and this, and there's just too much input going on,
Video.
New Yorkers always seem to want to observe more than participate.
Right.
Just watch this.
So you were recently on MTV. Tell me about that.
Well, we haven't been on yet. We just.
What are you gonna be?
It's a documentary they're doing about modern spirituality. So they featured us in there. We shot interviews and. Various footage for them. I don't know. We don't know too much about it except that we shot a bunch of crap for them. We'll see what the hell happens. It's I'm a little bit leery about it because we really talked about a lot of personal things about what we're doing. So I hope they
don't exploit it or something, right?
Yes. So we'll see.
Well, and that's actually that will probably be great for you because whatever they do decide to do this, so that's a whole nother audience that you can reach out to.
My two favorite eras of rock and roll are the late 60s and the punk era. And what I like about both of them is that the music meant more than just music and money, that it carried a whole set of values with it. And, it sort of had a deeper meaning. So that's where we're connected to that.
You also sing about a lot of social, political frustrations. For you personally, or each of you, where does that come from? Like, what experiences in life do you, find the drive to sing about such things?
Well, for me, I think it came and comes from poverty and just, working in jobs where you're exploited, where other people are making tons of money off what you're doing. But also the feeling of, even being poor in America, you can see in the news how you're rich compared to starving people, and feeling both anger against what you're experiencing and guilt to those you have so much more, and just the inability to really change those things, and that frustration of sort of helplessness within a world that's far from wonderful.
Right. And that's, I think that music or any kind of entertaining performance, that's the best way to get people to listen to it,
Again, for me, it's like I try not to have illusions about changing anything, but, it's something I just need to express, so I do it for those personal reasons rather than having lofty goals that I can't achieve.
So, in closing, I just thought of a quote right here in my head when I was listening to you talk. It was by Twyla Tharp, and it was, there's no survival value in art, but rather art gives value to survival. So that's what I was thinking about when I'm hearing you guys, the music that you write and your type of performing, and it sounds like you're really passionate about it, which is, I'm very impressed right off the bat. But yeah, so the next time you're playing is anytime
August
soon?
29th at Webster Hall.
You heard that? August 29th, Webster Hall.
We also want to promote our website,
ahead,
www.theimperialorgy.com, and it's definitely like no other website you've ever seen.
And if you didn't hear that, that was?
www.theimperialorgy.com.
So hopefully we will see you out at the next Caeser Pink and the Imperial Orgy show.
Call to be on our guest list.
And also call the following number.
917-706-9477.
The Orgy Hotline.
Yeah, it's the Orgy Hotline. And to come to Webster Hall on the 29th, you can be on our guest list.
And you don't just come to see a band, you get initiated into the orgy.
Oh, Dios mío. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.